Hello, and welcome to Beering in Mind Beer Reviews. Today we are continuing our look at beers from the Bamberg region, and we're going to look at a second one. In the previous video we looked at a Weizen, and in this one we're going to look at probably the most famous smoked beer in the world, and that is this one. It's called Aecht Schlenkerla Rauchbier Marzen. And this beer comes out of Brauerei Heller, and people generally refer to it as Schlenkerla. And this place has been around for a long time. They've had a tavern in Bamberg since 1678, and the owner, Matthias Trum, is a sixth generation owner of the brewery and the tavern. And this is made with beechwood smoked malt. So malt that has been smoked over beechwood. And the area around Bamberg is well known for smoked beers, and this is probably the most famous one. And it may be one of the better ones. I haven't had too many of the others, but I've had this several times. And Bamberg has a total of 9 breweries in the small town itself, and over 100 within a 40-mile radius of the town. So this is a beer area. You can bet on that. And this beer is the category is smoked or Rauchbier, and it's 5.1% alcohol with 30 IBUs. On RateBeer, it has 3,718 ratings for an average score of 3.74 out of 5, and a percentile ranking of 95 among all beers, and 99 for its style, which is smoked or Rauch beer. So it's right there, almost right there at the top. So again, the specialty of Bamberg, these are dark bottom fermented smoked beers, and this brewery especially is proud of using their own malt, and they smoke their own malt themselves, so they take care of the whole process on their own. Should we give this one a go? Again, Schlenkerla Rauchbier Marzen. The label, it's got a nice little label here. It looks like somebody's unfolded a scroll, and here we have looks like a wax seal of a happy guy dancing down the street with his cane and his big mug of beer, and he's also on the cap as well. You can see him right here. Okay. This pours out a kind of dark tea color. Let's see if we can get some head on this. Okay, so it's pretty dark brown, translucent. Not really, kind of hard. Cannot see through it. Cannot see the carbonation, but from the head I can tell there's quite a bit of carbonation coming up. In the Weissbier, you can really see the carb moving up through the glass. Let's try the aroma here. Okay, big smoke, a lot of smoke here. Some caramel, sweet caramel, wood ash, ham, and it reminds me of a kind of scuzzy urban alleyway in a city like, I don't know, San Francisco or something like that. Maybe with the back doors of restaurants opening up onto the alleyway, throwing their garbage out in the back. It's quite a nose. This is quite unusual stuff. The owner of this brewery has talked about how tourists come in and they don't know what they're getting, and all they make here is smoked beer, and so they get a beer and then they basically, or they're shocked and say, give me a regular beer. And he said, no, this is all we have. And drink that, and we'll see. And then after they do, they get used to it. And I have to admit, the first time I had this beer, I was shocked too. I opened it up, smelled it, and took a sip, and I thought, oh my God, something is seriously wrong with this beer, and I dumped it. Maybe other people have had that experience. In any case, I did come back to it and have learned to enjoy this beer. Okay, so the aroma, again, big smoke. This is like smoked bacon. You can get the woody smokiness out of it here. Flavor, smoke up front, a little bit of bitterness and ashiness right away. Some very subtle fruitiness in the mid palate. Something like an overripe pear or something like that. It has a very long, subtle, bitter aftertaste. The smoke maintains throughout the palate, so you're always aware of that. That doesn't go away, ever. Body's thin, light carbonation. This is just a wonderfully balanced smoked beer. It doesn't overwhelm you with everything. The umami note I got much more clearly from the Weizen beer, the other one which we reviewed just previously, and this one has a little bit, but not quite so much. Something like roasted seaweed or something like that, but it's not overwhelmingly strong in the flavor. You get it in the nose, but not in the flavor. This is just absolutely wonderful beer. The smoke level is just right with this. It doesn't overwhelm you at all. So again, this is Schlenkerla Rauchbier Marzen from Bamberg in Germany. You can find this in specialty liquor stores all around the world. I think in Japan, department store liquor shops may carry this, and specialty liquor stores as well. If you've never had this, give it a try, and keep it after the first sip. Don't throw it out. You'll get used to it, and you will come to enjoy it and even love it. Okay, that's it for today. Please leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel. We'll be looking at a lot more different types of beers, specifically Japanese craft beers, but all kinds of beers in addition to those. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.